Former NFL player praises Caitlin Clark for admitting her privilege. Caitlin Clark caused a stir last week when she admitted her white privilege played a role in her fame during an interview with Time magazine. Clark, the Wnba's Rookie of the Year, was named Time's 2024 Athlete of the Year. It was a well-deserved honor. In 2024, Clark led Iowa to the Ncaa tournament national title game, went no, won overall in the Wnba Draft, led the Indiana Fever to the playoffs, and set countless television and attendance records for women's basketball. But some continue to argue that Clark's race plays a major role in her popularity. The former Iowa Hawkeye star admitted to Time magazine that she understands her privilege. "I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege," Clark told Time. "A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing." Former NFL player turned ESPN personality Ryan Clark is among those praising Caitlin Clark for recognizing her privilege. Obviously a huge fan of Caitlin Clark the player, Clark said on his podcast, The Pivot. "She was a huge draw to the reasons Ncaa women's basketball grew the way it did, along with people like Angel Reese and Dawn Staley. And then her next step into the Wnba, it was the same thing. Because of her physical gifts and intangibles as a hooper, more people tapped into it. Caitlin Clark being named Time's Athlete of the Year is well-deserved. And on the other side of that, her understanding of what her privilege is as a white woman and her awareness of what not only black women have done to build the league and to build the game, but what life is like for them based on the color of their skin is, as you said, beyond her years as it comes to wisdom. But it's also the microcosm of what sports are supposed to be." Ryan Clark also praised Caitlin Clark for how she handled the onslaught of criticism she received. Former Fox News and Nbc News host Megyn Kelly was among those to rip Caitlin Clark for her privileged comments. "In being an ally and in being a voice and then using her platform, she's even being attacked by those that look like her." Megyn Kelly said that Caitlin Clark was on her knee apologizing, and Caitlin eloquently answered it, "No, I just think I'm aware. I've always tried to understand what was going on around me, and I've always focused on blocking out the noise. And it seems like because Caitlin Clark, just simply based on her color, she became an idol or she became a trophy piece for the white community in a sport that was dominated by black women. And they wanted to set her apart when all she's truly ever wanted to do was be a part of the team." Clark, to her credit, has stayed above the fray. Those beneath her will continue to debate everything about her success. It's clear how much of an impact Clark has had on women's basketball and the Wnba. There's no need to dissect every single aspect of it.